Greetings, YouTube. America loves spending money on law enforcement, but not on resources for the people that are being policed. Now, they'll tell you that the reason is because there are dangerous neighborhoods, and those dangerous neighborhoods need to be policed. So they just keep pouring more and more money into law enforcement, even though they have about a 2% success rate when it comes to major crimes being solved. And yet, they remain dangerous. And now they've got an occupying army that is killing black people with impunity. That isn't helping those neighborhoods. And they'll compare those neighborhoods to good, safe neighborhoods, which are all white and wealthy. And it doesn't seem to occur to anyone that they aren't policing the white neighborhoods the way they are policing the black neighborhoods. And the resources that the white neighborhoods have are far more vast than those of the black neighborhoods. So what do I mean? If you're living in a wealthy white neighborhood, you have housing security. You're never going to have to worry about being without a place to live, ever. You have food security. You're never going to have to worry about being hungry. They have health care security. Never going to have to worry about having the health care or the mental health care you need. Your teeth will be in great shape. You'll have the best glasses. You have the best health care available. You're never going to have to worry about your education. K through universities, through masters or PhDs, you are secure. You are never going to have to worry about that. Now, imagine if every American had that level of security and comfort. It's comfortable in the knowledge that from cradle to grave, you were never going to have worries about any of those things. Do you think that maybe those neighborhoods would become safer and they'd look a lot more like the white neighborhoods as opposed to the black neighborhoods that have none of those resources? Housing is not secure. It's not good quality. Their health care is non-existent. They have food insecurity. They don't have access to the same quality of food that the white neighborhood people do. They don't have the same level of education available. They simply don't have the resources because all of the resources are being poured into policing them. If we take that money away from the cops and their armored personnel carriers and their body armor and their semi-automatic weapons, and all of their military gear, and say we ship all that stuff to Ukraine at the minute, and we start pouring those resources into making sure they have housing that is secure and safe and of good quality, and they have food security, which is of safe and good quality, and they have health care, which is of safe and good quality, and they have an education from K through PhDs that they're never going to have to worry about paying for. You would see a sea change in those neighborhoods. But that would mean that we would be supporting black people and brown people and non-Christian people. And the people in power aren't comfortable with that. Because all those folks in the white neighborhoods would feel they lost something. If somebody else has the same things as them, well, that's just horrible. But somebody else having the same privileges you have doesn't take anything away from you. You lose nothing. Just that means those people over there suffer less. And if you're not about helping folks suffer less, then you are unethical and immoral. If you are supporting the concept that they just need to get bigger hammers to keep hitting them with, and then wondering why things don't improve, you're the problem. We don't need more prisons. We need more schools, hospitals, housing, grocery stores. We need more health care, mental health support, drug treatment. We need all the things that the rich folks have and have always had, but for everybody. And if that means there are no billionaires, I'm okay with that. They'll still be multimillionaires. They'll still live a life of luxury that the rest of us can't even dream of. But if it means there aren't any billionaires, then I'm all right with that. If everybody has good jobs with a system designed to give everyone the same rights as those who are currently in unions have, I'm okay with that too. I'm a strong supporter of labor. I'm thrilled that Starbucks employees are petitioning for more and more unions. The first Amazon is got a union, and that'll just be the thin edge of the wedge. We need more worker rights, fewer cops. We need more funding for schools and improving them than we need cops. We need everyone to feel safe and secure more than we need billionaires. So put the resources where they need to be. Because if we did that, we'd all be better off. We'd all be happier and healthier and a better world. But you see, that might make some white people feel like they lost something. So their position has been, well, fuck y'all, I got mine.